Hi everyone, it's Amanda, and I'm here to give you a brief tour of the Canvas Learning Management System. So you have kind of an idea of what it looks like if students come to you asking for help or anything like that. So we're going to start from the very beginning. So when you go to the Canvas login page, which I'm going to include instead of just reading it, and you want to click on web access, obviously, because you guys all have a web access here. Um, you're going to log in, and then you're going to see this dashboard, which I'm going to make my screen a little smaller so you can all see it. Um, so I have quite a few courses here. At this point, any courses that are created, any new courses that are created are put in both Canvas and Angel. Fairly shortly, we're going to not have any new courses in Angel. We're just trying to drive people away from there. So as you can see, we have a course that I've taught, Information Research Methods and Systems, and then we have my sandbox. Now, if you want Canvas access, unfortunately, because pretty much no one in the libraries is teaching a course, no one has been given Canvas access. I have because I'm teaching. Um, what you'll need to do is just send me an email and I will add you to my sandbox, which is this course right here. Once you're in there, you can go over here to the right hand side where it says request a course sandbox. And then once you do that and they give you a sandbox, you'll have your own instance of Canvas sort of in perpetuity. So you'll have it for as long as it exists here. Just let me know once you've done that so I can remove you from my sandbox so I don't have 350 people there. And I can do this for you at any time. So don't feel like just because Canvas is happening that you need to know tons of things about it. If you really have nothing to do with Canvas, it's totally okay to just let it happen. There's lots of people who are going to be looking into it, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have, it not just now, but at any point in time in the future. Okay, so that said, just sort for a brief tour, this is, of course, the dashboard. This is what everyone in Canvas sees. You can have it listed in these tiles, or if you switch up here, you can have it listed for your recent activity. I personally prefer the tiles, but it just depends. You can also, so on the dashboard, then you have on the right hand side, you have things like your account. And your account here, you can change your profile, put a different picture up, change different settings like notification settings and things like that. I'll go into that more detail in a future instance. The dashboard itself is all of these courses, and then if you click on courses, it just gives you a list of them. Your calendar is really, really nice because it's probably difficult to tell, but I'm just going to skip on back to a way old course. Um, it is actually really nice because, oh, I have to do it up here, sorry. It puts everything from all of your courses all together. So anything that I put on the calendar, like assignments, modules, can also be dated, or I can just add calendar items on the course that I create. It will all be listed here for all students and also all instructors. You can also change which courses you have listed here. At this point, I only have the one because I really only created Canvas course for one class so far. And then lastly, you have your inbox, which again is going to have all of the classes that you've worked with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the course that I built and just give you a basic understanding of how these courses work. So the syllabus can be your first page. I think it should be. I think that it should be the first page of every course, and it's been recommended by the LMS interface task force that the syllabus, or I believe a home page, be listed as the first page. But either way, so I have the syllabus here, and what's really, really nice is you can click on jump to today, and that'll take you to today in the calendar. There is no today because this was a long time ago, but it's taken me to the last available assignment. But so we have not only the syllabus, but we also have the assignments that are listed by date. Anything that you put a date on, whether it's an assignment or whether it's just an event that you put on the calendar, will show up on this calendar that then students can use to go to their day instantly. So let's say it's the week 1, we've already had our introduction. Week 2, there's a module that they needed to read. So if they click on the module, you can do this. I did this a little bit roundabout ways. There's no way that I've found to put a module there immediately, but this just takes me to a link to the module. And then I can just click on it and go through it. So you can click on next. This would need to be opened in a new window because it's a website. And then some readings. So the entire set of modules is listed here. And I can see as an instructor who has viewed these modules. The students wouldn't be able to see that themselves, but it's nice just to make sure that students are doing the readings. The lessons thing that was an Angel, that sort of collection is basically what modules is now, but it does it a whole lot better. The other thing that we have are assignments. And the assignments are listed basically again by date. I've listed readings. I've made those assignments as well as actual assignments. They can be grouped in different ways. And when you click on an assignment, it just has the description right here, and then basically what a student needs to know in order to submit. You can have something require a certain type of file. You can have it require no file. It just really depends on how you set up the assignments. I'm not going to show you grades because, first of all, since this is a very complete course, that would involve me showing you student grades, which is illegal. But also because I doubt that many people are going to be doing that. When I go more in depth, I will talk about how the grades work as well as assignments. But this is just, in terms of what a student would use, these are sort of the main items that they're going to be looking at. Home is almost always going to take you back to the syllabus, although it may take you to something else. So one thing that everybody should know is when reserves and guides are integrated, they will be integrated for each course over here where we have the black words on the white. That's the course navigation. And what should happen, and I can't promise this because we're still working on the LTI integration to get reserves and to get guides into the course. But what should happen is, just like it says settings right here, you'll have something that says library guides and you'll have something that says course reserves. And when you click them, they will take you to the guide or they will take you to the list of reserves. There will be no need to go back to the library website to get to the reserves because it's going to be in a very different system. And if I'm wrong, I will correct myself in a future video when I actually demonstrate how these tools work. But so when faculty ask you what this is going to be like, and we are hoping that this will be ready for fall, but you know, with technical implementations, it's really hard to say. But what we hope is that they'll just be able to automatically have all types of reserves in their course, even physical reserves, that a listing to that course reserve will be in Canvas. So the instructors really won't have to do anything and it'll be a lot easier for students to understand. But we'll talk about that more in a future video. So like always, if you have any Canvas related questions, please let me know. I know this is a pretty long video. I'm sort of kicking myself. This isn't really how long I like to go, but the only way I could really describe all this cohesively was to use a single video, so I apologize. But yeah, you can always contact me at asc17@psu.edu with any questions. If you are migrating, if you have groups, Angel groups, they are not going to be in Canvas. They're not going to be there. So email me and we will talk about it. I don't have a solution yet. The university doesn't, but they're working on one and it will be available. But we have almost an entire year to deal with it. Okay, thanks everybody, and I hope you guys have a good day.